So this morning I had the pleasure to meet TJ, the executive director of Devmark, right?
100%. Well, the pleasure is all mine. First of all, I want to thank you for being here today early, and I appreciate that. And I'm here to answer any of your questions. I'm extremely delighted to tell you about our new project. We're about to launch it on the 22nd of the month. We are about to take it to market. So I'd love to take this opportunity to let you know and your audience about the project, and please ask me any questions you want.
So this tower will be in JLT, Jumeirah Lake Tower. Why you decide to build exactly in Jumeirah Lake Tower?
Well, I love this question. It's a great question. I'll tell you why. First of all, a lot of people don't remember the history of Jumeirah Lake Towers. Jumeirah Lake Towers is, in my opinion, one of the most underrated areas in Dubai. People tend to forget the fact that it is strategically located it's on Sheikh Zayed Road. It's on the main line of the metro, the red line. All the metro stations are not on the side of the marina, it's on the side of the JLT. In addition, if you look at its location, it's between Dubai Marina and between Emirates Living, between Dubai Hills, between the meadows, and it's surrounded by not only one but two golf courses. Okay, so it's very strategically located. However, Jumeirah Lake Towers in the past didn't get what I call enough love, enough attention, but now this is changing. There's a lot of future plans for Jumeirah Lake Towers, and that's why getting into the market right now and buying the property and a branded residence in Jumeirah Lake Towers is a great investment opportunity. Why did we choose JLT? Because number one, we realized that there's not a lot of branded residences there. Number one. Number two, again, we believe in the area. We believe in the potential, and we know that for clients to get in right now, the investment opportunity, especially the capital appreciation for an area like that is quite big, quite substantial.
Amazing. So also in Jumeirah Lake Tower, there are a lot of buildings, a lot of towers that are dedicated to offices.
Yes.
So there is a need
100%.
of residential towers.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, this is a great question again. A lot of people don't know that Jumeirah Lake Towers is part of a bigger community, which is DMCC. DMCC, which is Dubai Multi-Commodity Center, is probably one of the largest commodities free zone in the region. I'm not going to say in the world, but you're talking about thousands of companies there that are into gold, diamonds, oil, all the silver, all the top commodities there. So you have a healthy population of executives that are in JLT, and of course we know people in Dubai right now love to live close to where they work, and that's a great opportunity.
So tell me something about the tower. How many floors you decide to make for this tower, and which kind of amenities the person will find inside this tower?
Excellent. So before I talk about the tower itself, I'd like to also talk about the location of the tower within Jumeirah Lake Towers.
Yes, please, because I noticed that is located in center point of...
It is, and you hear people talk about real estate. They say location, and so we talked about being in JLT and being in the MCC. And the other thing that is very important about the W is that its location is not in the middle of Jumeirah Lake Towers. Okay, it is more on the what I refer to as the outskirts, right? And why this is important, because although you're part of Jumeirah Lake Towers, you have easy accessibility, from two sides, from the Jumeirah Lake Towers side and also from the other side, which is First Al Khair Road. Now, as far as I know, there's only two plots in the area that will have the benefit of having this entry and exit point. Why is this important? I think it is crucial, especially the way Dubai is becoming right now with the heavy traffic, and some of the communities don't have enough accessibility in and out of the community. But this makes it one of the unique selling points of the W, is the fact that you have connectivity and you have accessibility. So for people that know Dubai and know the area, you can, in a matter of minutes, be on Sheikh Zayed Road. It's exactly, I measured in my car, from the plot of where the project is going to be into Sheikh Zayed Road is about 1.2 kilometers. That's 2 minutes. So you don't get stuck in the infamous Jumeirah Lake Towers loop where you keep going around and around. And once the other exit is open, then you can easily head toward both directions, Sharjah or Abu Dhabi, by using Al Yalais Road, okay, or using Qarn al Sabha. So you have a great accessibility to anywhere you want to be in Dubai. But as I said, yet you are very, very strategically located in. I know a lot of people keep saying the heart of Dubai, the heart of Dubai. This is truly is the heart of Dubai. The other thing that makes the location is so unique is the views. Okay, I mean, the views are magnificent for that area. Every single apartment in the building, okay, has a great view depending on your preference. You want a view of the JLT and the marina skyline, you got the views. You want a view of the golf courses, you want to get a view of the Montgomery golf course, and the springs, the lakes, Jumeirah lakes, and also the other side of the building. So the views are spectacular, and that's what, again, one of the main unique points about this particular project. You also asked me about the amenities, and the amenities are abundant. I mean, we're talking about a total of 28 amenities and facilities. Now, when we talk about the amenities in a branded residence, the W, where it sits at the top of luxury, what we call unconventional luxury, okay? And people have been to the W, and I hope a lot of people go visit W establishment to understand, the brand and what the brand has to offer in terms of value, in terms of lifestyle. Okay, is that every single amenity there it's as per the W standards. Okay, it's a luxury amenity. It's managed that way, so it's not like a standard amenity or a facility in a building or even a luxury building.
I've been a few times, more than a few times.
I see the smile on your face, so I can tell you that gentleman knows what I'm talking about. But why this is important? Why another thing? Why the W? And why when we were we were talking to our partners, the developer here, we were talking about the W as a great brand, because the W, although it is conventional, young, trendy, it is still luxurious. It's still on the luxury level. So if you look at the Marriott and you look at the W and you look at, for example, Ritz-Carlton, where both of them sit, Ritz-Carlton is a very traditional, it's very classic, okay? And it would appeal, because we also launched the Ritz-Carlton before, so we understand the brand, I understand the brand very well. It's very classical, it's very traditional, and it appeals to a certain
kind of people,
okay? Where the W, it's more broad. So your audience, your target audience, where the people are going to rent out from you, or people are going to buy the property later on or live in, okay, are much more broad than having these, something like, for example, the Ritz-Carlton, okay? Both of them are great, both of them are luxury. It's just a matter of the audience that you're going to reach out to them. So that's about the building. The other thing that is important to note, that this is what we refer to as a stand-alone hospitality branded residence, meaning that there is no hotel component, and that is very important for me to point out.
Yeah, this is very important. We need to explain to our investors.
Exactly. This is very, very important. Branded residences, and especially hospitality branded residences, come into different configuration. The traditional ones would have the residence, okay, the apartments, and then you'll have a hotel component.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's say, for example, take the address JBR. So the address
JBR, NH Hotel in the Palm.
Exactly. Take SLS, for example.
Yeah.
All of these where you have a residential component and you have a hotel component. Now, in most of the cases, if you have a hotel component, there are certain rules and regulations of what you can do with your apartment, because
Yeah.
there is a hotel there. Okay, and in some cases you will have to you have two options: either to live in your apartment but under certain restrictions, rules and regulations, or you have to give it back to the rental pool, or you have to give it back to the hotel to manage it and rent it for you.
Okay, this is
Okay.
clear. And how is working with
Here
this now?
you don't have a hotel component. Of course, there are rules and regulations because the W has to maintain the brand integrity. Okay, but you know you're free to live in it. You don't have to give it to a hotel or a rental pool. Of course, everything has to be done within the approval of the W management.
With the NOC.
Of
You
course,
will give an
of
NOC.
course, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So one person can buy for investment and rent by itself? No.
You can. Yeah.
By itself.
Yeah.
Also in short-term rent?
Well, short-term rent is something that, again, it's something that I'd prefer to revert back, saying that, you know what, when you want to rent it out, okay, you better get an NOC, and then they will deem what is considered as short-term or not. Some would look at let's say 6 months as short-term. Some might not. So in that respect, I'm very careful about what I tell people to do. But you always the flexibility is there. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to give it to a rental pool. Now, whether you do a 1-year lease or rent, or whether you decide you want to do shorter than that, you still have to get the NOC of the W. But definitely, the project is there for people who want to live in and enjoy the lifestyle. A great investment opportunity, as I mentioned earlier. Whether you want to buy it and maybe in a medium term sell it. Okay, I'm careful not to use the word flip because it's something I don't like to use. But whether you sell it on a short term,
I like so much flip. I make only flipping.
Okay, fine,
Also in the
fine,
morning, I have breakfast with flip.
he keeps on flipping. Yeah, fine. Let's call short-term investment horizon.
Okay.
And you can call it whatever you want to call it.
Why you don't like flip?
No, it's listen. The reason I don't like to use the word flip because you know, a lot of people are sometimes misguided to when can you actually resell it in a short period of time. Okay, there's nothing wrong with the word flip. It's just that you know, when I come across people and I talk to them, and I feel like their investment horizon is extremely short. And my concern is that, well, if you could not flip it in that period of time, are you able to wait? Are you able, you know, do you have enough money to wait? But that's a different discussion. But listen, the market is great. There's a lot of opportunities to flip if that's what you want. So that project, our project, the W, is, as I said, it's a great investment opportunity. The other thing that I wanted to talk about is the commercials. I want to talk about the prices. The prices are introductory prices right now because we are during the period of taking expression of interest. So anyone who comes in right now,
40,000 dirham.
40,000 dirham, absolutely.
For every kind of unit.
Every kind of unit.
And 2-bedroom also,
yes,
always 40.
40,000 expression of interest. And the reason that you're coming right now is that you're securing your place. We'll call it a queue, because the unit that are at that particular price are limited. Okay, and we know that normally after the expression of interest and when you go to market with the official launch, the price is going to go up, right?
More or less, roughly how much we got? 4%.
Sorry?
4 to 5% more, even more.
Of course, because the prices are very competitive. You know, and when I sit with you later on and I show you what are the prices, the ranges, and you look at what's, for example, being sold right now at a branded resident like SO in Uptown and Ellington, and you will tell me that, wow, this is a great price. Another thing that I have not seen so far in a hospitality brand of that level is the payment plan.
Exactly, because there is also a post-handover payment plan, 3 years.
Yeah. So if you look at your payment plan, it's a total of 7 years.
But
right?
what happened? There is something strange in this payment plan. Why you decide to make this kind of payment plan?
Well, you have to look at the the developer. The developer are, first of all, they're very well reputed developers in the market. They basically, the short answer to it is that they want that payment plan to be there at the beginning to attract people. But there's nothing wrong. I mean, they have the money. They're capable of, coming up with a payment plan like that. But again, I mean, as I said, this is at the beginning, introductory. Now, I can't confirm whether that kind of payment plan will continue, a month from now or 2 months. That's why we urge people to come and say, take an offer, come in, put your expression of interest. And when we sit with you just before the launch, and hopefully we'll find the unit that you like at your price. And if something doesn't suit you, not a problem, you can get your money back. But take this opportunity to be the first one in line.
Thank you so much. I want to ask you something more.
Sure.
The starting price.
Okay, the starting price, I would, for the one bed, and let's just concentrate on one bed right now, is just below 2.2 million. Just below 2.2 million. Another thing is that these units are fully fitted, not furnished, purposely. They are fully fitted with state-of-the-art appliances, and knowing the developer, and I'll tell you about the developer at a later stage, and what they have developed and what they have brought into the market. We know that this is going to be state-of-the-art, the best quality in terms of fit out and in terms of also appliances, and that's part of the offer.
Amazing. So thank you so much.
Pleasure.
It's more than enough.
No problem.
Now, really, I have to take the checkbook because I want to.
I was hoping that you're going to give me something right now. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Thank
All
you
right?
so much.
Thank you. Take care. Bye.